the real dirty face of superheroes. At the beginning of the story, a man named Billy Butcher is seen. He is sitting alone on a park bench, looking at the sky. He is watching the superheroes flying in the sky. Seeing them, he is thinking about taking revenge in his mind. A pet dog was sitting beside him, whose name is Terror. A little far from him, a boy named Hughie Campbell was spending a beautiful moment with his girlfriend Robin. Today, their love has completed 1 month. When Robin was expressing her love to Hughie, right at that moment, A-Train, a superhero of the 7 team, throws a villain. From that crash, Robin's body gets cut into pieces right in front of Hughie. After losing his beloved person, Hughie becomes almost crazy. He stands there, holding Robin's cut hand, the Vought Company, and the rebirth of the boys' team. After this incident, the Vought American Company, who are the real owners behind the superheroes, could not accept the scene of torturing ordinary people. This is not a regular company, but a corporate group doing business with superheroes. A lawyer from them comes to Hughie, offers him a lot of money, and asks him to sign a contract paper so that Hughie does not file any case. But after his girlfriend's death, Hughie did not want to take their money. He started to hate them. Right then, Billy Butcher appears in front of Hughie, who was connected with a team named The Boys a long time ago. His job is to keep an eye on bad superheroes and punish them. Butcher explains to Hughie that there are more than 2 lakh superheroes in the world. They think of themselves as great and do not count ordinary people as human beings. Butcher wants to take Hughie into his team because Butcher has seen hate in his eyes, the dirty truth behind the mask, and collecting new members. Butcher decides he will rebuild his old team freshly. First, he takes a crazy man into the team whose name is Frenchman, who beat up criminals a lot for disturbing ordinary people in a coffee shop. He finds out Kimiko, who has a lot of power. But the most important for Butcher's team was his old military friend, Mother's Milk. At first, he did not want to join this war because he has a little girl in his house whose name is Janine. But one day, Butcher saves Janine from a bad boy. From then, Janine respects Butcher's power. Then finally, Butcher gives Hughie some money and a passport and invites him to come to New York. This is how Hughie officially joins the boys' team, Starlights and the real face of heroes. Then a new superhero comes to the Vought Company. Her name is Annie, whom everyone knows as Starlight. Her power is that she can bring out light from her hands and she can fly. She stands proudly in front of her childhood hero, Homelander. But Homelander gives a very dirty proposal to Annie to enjoy her physical favor. To save herself from this dirty proposal, Annie goes to take help from heroes A-Train and Black Noir. But they also behave in the same dirty way with Annie. Then Annie understands that a bad character is hidden behind their good masks. Then, thinking about her career, Annie agrees to their proposal, the Twisted Festival of Young Heroes and Hughie's first murder. After coming to New York, Butcher takes the responsibility to watch over a group of superheroes named Teenage Kicks with his team. They all were drug addicted and involved in sex. Hughie gets surprised watching their dirty scenes through binoculars. Butcher keeps blackmailing them by recording these secret scenes on video. When the leader of that team, Big Game, comes and threatens the boys, Butcher starts fighting with them without getting scared. At one point of the fight, Hughie gets very scared and kills a superhero named Blunderbuss with a knife, which was the first murder of his life, the dark past of Butcher's life. After the murder, Hughie becomes mentally weak. He wants to get out of this cruel team. Then Butcher tells him the most terrifying incident of his life. He had a beautiful family. His wife's name was Becky. But one day, a superhero Homelander rapes Becky, which he finds out after waking up at night. Going to the next room, he sees a monster baby coming out from Becky's stomach. Then Butcher kills the baby, and instantly his wife dies. From then, his only purpose is that he will kill all superheroes from the world. The strange disease of Tech Knight. Then another rich new superhero is seen in the comic, whose name is Tech Knight. He was suffering from a mental illness of having physical relationships with animals. He even has a physical relationship with a cat. After that, Butcher takes Hughie to the Legend. He keeps all the dirty news of Vought Company. He informs that a child named Steven was killed by throwing him from the roof, and Tech Knight's former sidekick, Swing Wing, is involved behind this. Going to a gay bar, they learn more that Swing Wing is not gay. He was using gay people to get people's sympathy to increase his hero image, the Russian mission, and the rule of Nina. In the next part of the story, a new city named Moscow is seen, where a woman named Little Nina was a mafia don. She was creating a secret superhero army. Butcher goes and stays there at the bar of his old Russian superhero friend, Love Sausage, who has a lot of power. There they learn that by connecting with a big officer of Vought Company, she is making a compound V chemical, which blows up the head if given to the body. The fall of Nina and the head explosion of 150 soups. Nina had made a plan in Russia with 150 superheroes, but Butcher is smarter than Nina. Nina then escapes by plane after finishing her work. Right then, she turns on a vibrator to calm herself, but Butcher had already fitted a bomb inside that device. After a short while, it explodes, and Nina dies. He even explodes the heads of the 150 superheroes created by Nina with a remote control and blows everyone's head off. Hughie and Annie. On the other hand, getting tired of dirty work, Annie goes back to her old boyfriend, but going there, she sees her boyfriend in a bad condition with another girl. Annie becomes mentally alone. She was crying, sitting on a bench. Hughie comes beside the bench, then in normal clothes. He hugs Annie and comforts her, but they do not know that they both are working in each other's enemy camps. But at one point of their talk, a friendship develops between them. The real truth of Homelander. From Homelander's past, it is known that he is an alien, which Vought Company told ordinary people, but he was created in a laboratory of Vought Company. Scientists forcefully injected compound V chemical into a sick woman's womb to create him, and his mother died during his birth. He did not grow up getting anyone's love. He was raised tied with a nuclear bomb inside the lab, so that he never disobeys the scientists' words. In the flashback of the story, it is seen that during 9/11, Vought Company sent the 7 team to rescue a hijacked plane. But due to Homelander's foolishness, the control system of the plane breaks down. To hide his mistake, he flies away from the plane himself without saving the passengers. After the plane crashes, many people die, and Vought Company hides this news from the media by giving money. The death of Jack. When Homelander was planning to declare war to take power for himself, pain came into the life of another member of the 7, Jack from Jupiter. Jack's power was to turn his body into stone through a word. But Butcher and Hughie make Jack's dirty video viral in the media, because of which Jack's respect gets ruined. After this, Jack gets angry and kills Butcher's dog, Terror. Hearing the news of his dog's death, Butcher becomes like an animal in grief. He tracks Jack to a brothel and pounces on him. Butcher chokes Jack's throat in such a way so that Jack cannot bring out that word of power from his mouth. Then Jack becomes an ordinary human, and taking that chance, Butcher kills him with a knife. White House. The main attraction of the story begins when Homelander goes crazy. He used to chew and eat little kids, which someone secretly sends by taking photos. But Homelander himself does not know these. He used to talk to the mirror like a crazy person. Finally, he attacks the American White House with his whole superhero army. Then he kills the president of the country and announces to take the power of the country into his own hands. Then Butcher comes in front of him. Homelander cries and tells Butcher that he did not kill Butcher's wife. What is seen in the photos was not done by Homelander. The real identity of Black Noir. Then Black Noir, a member of the 7, comes in front of them. He takes off his mask. Seeing his face, Butcher and Homelander get surprised because he looks exactly like a Homelander. Vought Company had created him as a clone of Homelander. If the real Homelander goes out of control someday, then this fake Homelander can kill him. But without doing any war for 30 years, Black Noir went crazy and himself, wearing Homelander's clothes, raped Butcher's wife and sent photos chewing and eating kids. After knowing these, the real Homelander starts fighting with the fake Homelander, but the fake Homelander's strength was much higher. He kills the real Homelander by cutting him into pieces. Then, Butcher hits the fake Homelander's head with an iron crowbar and separates the brain from his skull, and finishes the fake hero forever. Hughie's final revenge on A-Train. In the middle of such cruel killings at the White House, Butcher calls Hughie up from the roof. There he sees A-Train has been tied up, who killed Hughie's girlfriend. Then Butcher plays a tape to Hughie, where A-Train called Hughie's girlfriend a cheap girl. Hearing this, Hughie gets more angry. He kicks A-Train on his head continuously, separates his head, and takes revenge for his girlfriend's death. Butcher's final madness and killing friends. To destroy superheroes, Billy Butcher did not remain human anymore. He had become a monster. He creates such a toxin gas, exploding, which kills all superheroes. He kills his team's superheroes, Mother's Milk, Frenchman, and Kimiko too. He did not want any more superheroes to exist in the world. Somehow, Hughie survives and returns from the explosion. He realizes that Butcher has become the biggest villain in the world. The Last War. One day, when Butcher was standing on the peak of a huge building, about to spread that toxic gas into the American air, Hughie tells Butcher to stop. He says that the ones Butcher wanted to kill, he himself has now become cruel like them. But Butcher keeps laughing at his words. Then Hughie and Butcher start fighting. At one stage, they both fall from the peak. Hughie survives by holding a pipe, but Butcher falls straight down from above and dies with a smiling face, because he has succeeded in killing all superheroes from the world. In the last scene of the story, it is seen that after all wars, Hughie and Annie are standing holding hands on the Brooklyn Bridge. Forgetting their past, they start a new life like ordinary people. Hughie looks at the sky and says with a smiling face, "Maybe Butcher is kicking the devil in hell now."